Located in Baltimore. This Week in Baltimore Eating is brought to you by Eddie's of Roland Park. Experience grocery shopping the way it is supposed to be with friendly, knowledgeable staff who are happy to help. Visit Eddie's locations on Roland Avenue and North Charles Street in Baltimore. Richard, I've missed you.
We didn't see each other last Thursday.
It's hard. It's hard to go a week without you.
I heard you had a great time with your special guest.
I had Amy Von Lang from Scola, and we had so much fun. Hi, Amy, if you're watching.
Yeah, Amy, and thanks for filling in.
She did a good job.
You know, if anyone wants to be my guest on the show,
they just have to tell us right here.
Yeah.
Just say the word.
Happy to have you.
And she informed me while she was here, and I confirmed last night, Jerry Pellegrino is ready to come on. So we just have to set the date for you to hang out with Jerry. We love him.
Love Jerry Pellegrino.
All right. So since we last met, have you had any good meals?
I did. I ate out in a whole restaurant.
Thank you.
For my birthday.
So happy to hear that.
I still remember the cake you all got me. That was a good cake.
Did you eat that cake?
Mm-hmm.
Did you stick your hand in your face and you're like, there goes my face. There's my nose.
It wasn't a wedding.
I know, but that would have been so much fun. I couldn't have resisted that.
I resisted it.
Good job.
But it was good cake. Really good cake.
Was it chocolately?
Yes.
That's what I like.
Shared it. Shared the cake.
Not with
For
us.
my
I
birthday,
can't help but notice.
Went out to La Cuchara.
Oh, right over there.
Right over there.
Right here.
Right there.
Yes.
We're in the same complex right now. And boy, that's a nice place. I haven't been there since I first reviewed it, maybe a couple other times, but it's been around for 4 years now.
4?
This many.
This many. Yeah.
And it's such a pleasant place to be. It feels upbeat without being too loud. We had 5 people at the table and could have a good conversation the whole time. It was packed in there for happy hour.
That's great. That's good to
on
know.
a
They have good happy
Tuesday.
hour specials.
Really, really good happy hour special. And that's, I think, the biggest bar by size in Baltimore, the biggest bar.
It's a nice size bar.
And it did sort of clear out a little bit for dinner, but it was a Tuesday night in April. And we had good food. We really enjoyed ourselves. I had a lamb entree. We had good desserts, and they have those pincho appetizers.
Yes.
Which are smaller than a tapa.
Yeah.
A pincho is smaller than a tapa. It's
Okay.
a real bite. It's a real bar bite.
A true
So,
bite.
I kind of felt like I had to prepare my guests for it because they can look comically small.
Oh.
The pinchos.
Right.
And they're priced kind of accordingly.
Okay.
They're not 50 cents, but they're not $6 either. But
3 or 4, maybe.
yeah, and it's a nice restaurant, so
Yeah.
I always understand why things might. But they can look comically small, so if you go and order pinchos, you have to be prepared that they're really, really intended to be a bite of something, and those were good.
What kind of pinchos did you get?
The one I like the grilled, shishito peppers.
Oh, nice.
Did I say it right?
I don't know, but that sounds great.
We'll find out. Love those, and little codfish, like fried codfish.
Okay.
It's a bacalao. I love
Yeah.
codfish.
Huh.
Love it.
All right.
Love anything.
I know you like all those fishy weirdnesses.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
But totally great experience. Lovely birthday dinner.
Nice.
I recommend it for that.
And definitely for happy hour.
Definitely for happy hour.
Yeah.
And it's so convenient for people, especially
Well, for
commuters. Especially for
convenient.
commuters because you can hop right on and off the light rail. And
Yeah, it's right here. Right. Yep.
Where did you eat? You ate.
Speaking of the neighborhood, I also didn't go very far. This is weird. I had never been to Blue Pit Barbecue
I think it's
until
really weird, yeah.
the last couple of weeks, and then I went twice. So I don't really eat meat much. So the first time I went, I got the jackfruit because everyone's been talking about how they do a great jackfruit barbecue.
Right.
It was good. I don't have any problem with the jackfruit. Mostly, I think it was just a delivery vehicle for all their really good sauces, and they have lots of good sauces.
Super good
There's like a
sauces.
coffee sauce that I really liked. It was fine. I'm sure the meat is better, but the jackfruit was fine. And then the second time, I just wanted some sides. So I got the mac and cheese, which is really, really good. And I figured out a trick that if you put the sauces on the mac and cheese, it's even really better.
I love that trick.
It was so good. It was so
You're
good. I kept
hacking the
having
mac.
little. I did. I hacked
Hack
my
the
mac,
mac.
and I had like the sweet and sour one, and then I had a bite of that. Then I did the coffee one. I had a bite of that, and I also got the vinegar coleslaw because I don't like mayo.
Same here.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like coleslaw with mayo. You know
Yeah,
what
no.
I've been doing is making my own mayonnaise, and it's a different animal.
Really?
And it's easy, super easy.
Just egg whites,
Eggs and
olive
oil.
Oh,
Light olive oil. Light olive oil. It's
Yeah.
real.
And that's
extra
it.
virgin
That's all
juice
that's in there.
And a little bit of salt.
Salt.
And a little bit of mustard powder.
And you just whip it.
I put it in a
Whip it real
single-use blender.
Tell us what you guys like to do about your mayo, or how you like your coleslaw.
But I know a lot of people that don't like mayo, who just detest it.
I don't like mayo in general, like as a rule.
I like my mayo. But back up just a little bit for jackfruit. If people don't know what it is, it's just landed on the scene in the past couple of years, jackfruit. I don't know what family jackfruit is in.
Maybe melon? Is it a melon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's right.
We think we agree on that.
But it
All
does
right.
have it is, like you said, a
It's
good vehicle.
A good texture.
Yes.
It's like what people are using for like a vegan option.
Right. Especially it's good for like shredded porks or shredded chicken type things.
In the jmoreliving.com recipes database, there's a recipe for jackfruit brisket.
Briskets, right. And you can find canned jackfruit in lots of grocery stores now.
I haven't tried that. I mean, I don't know.
I think that's
like
what they use.
converted.
I don't think they're using fresh jackfruit at
No.
Blue Pit or restaurants. I think they're getting it.
Oh, okay.
They might tell me if I'm wrong. I'm pointing to the internet.
The internet, it's all around us. It is everywhere.
But
We
I
are the
assume
internet
they're
of
getting
things.
canned
Click, click, click.
jackfruit.
All right. Can I talk a little bit about...
I want you to. I'm so interested.
All right. So most of you know last weekend was Light City, Baltimore, which the main component is all the art installations. But a lot of people don't know this, and I feel like more people need to know this. There's also a thing called Labs at Light City. And it's a series of like conferences that take place each day at the Columbus Center. So on Friday I went to Artist Lab and then a Maker Lab. And it's like they have special guests and panel discussions and different topics. A lot of it's about sustainability. A lot of it's about building the community. Because really the whole intention of Light City was to illuminate light on our city, help it grow, help it recover from recent unrest. So it's not just a big festival with some pretty lights, is what I'm trying to get at.
Content.
And it's great. And I've gone to the labs every year. So on Saturday, I went to Food Lab, which was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good stuff. So one thing I want to talk about is one of the panels was on the democratization of food, which had like a lot of those sort of social media influencers we would consider around town. For those of you who are like big foodies and you're on Instagram, that included at the Baltimore Foodie, at Eat More Baltimore, who I loved. I love that guy. I don't remember his real name, Chris something. At Dine Well, Be More, and at Discover Charm City. So they were just talking about like, you know, what it's like they're basically like, they can make a restaurant's popularity. They're really committed to trying all the neighborhoods in Baltimore. So it's not just about, hey, tourists, go to the harbor.
Right.
All of them are committed to like finding the treasures of our city and promoting that. They went around the room and listed some of their favorites. And
I still want to hear this.
yes. So they included Clavel, Local Fry, Ekiben, which I know you love. Yeah. Alma Cucina. I have not been there.
I have been.
Okay.
It's Irene. Oh, what is her last name? Who has a couple restaurants on the Hopkins Homewood campus.
Okay.
And,
yes, I went to one of those once. I don't remember. It was like a Spanish-ish.
They begin with A.
Yeah.
Shoot.
I don't know. But anyway, and then the other thing that was
Azafran.
Yes, that's the one. I went to Azafran. I went to like a special dinner there one time. It was really fun.
She's from Venezuela, but I think grew up a lot in Europe. Oh my gosh, that place! I'm a big fan of the place too. Alma's good, but these 5 places you mentioned
and Wet City
and Wet City, they show up a lot when people in the food.
Like insiders, sort of. That's where they want to hang.
Show up all the time.
Or like if a guest chef comes, they want to go there to.
I'm not surprised at all to see these on the list.
It was a good list.
Yeah.
But I recommend like checking all of them out on Instagram if you want to know like where to go.
Can you put these in the comments?
Sure.
Under the post
sure, I
when you
can.
post?
Why not? I will.
Yeah.
I will do that for our fellow influencers.
Yeah.
All right.
I like these people too.
Let me interrupt us for a
Yeah.
second. If you just got here, you are watching This Week in Baltimore Eating with Richard Garlic. It is brought to you by Eddie's of Roland Park. Eddie's is fired up for grilling season, featuring Eddie's burgers, steaks, marinated chicken, and kebabs. Visit eddiesofrolandpark.com and see what is cooking at Eddie's. Be sure to comment, like, share, and follow us at hashtag JMoreEating. Let's talk about some openings and closings.
Let's turn the page.
Turn the page. Turn the page on this discussion.
Well, there's a kind of a big opening coming
Big.
up at Horseshoe Casino. We have an official opening date.
Yes.
Has been announced.
Yes, we do.
May 16th. Oh, that's a private grand opening.
Oh,
So I guess it's going to open the day after.
I guess.
It's a private grand opening, the PGO. The PGO for GDL Italian by Giada. Giada? Giada.
Giada
De
De
Laurentiis is on May 16th. So what's there now already? What's his name from TV?
Everybody. Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
Bobby Flay, right?
No,
No,
he's
that's
at
not true?
He's at the Arundel Mills
Oh.
Casino. Maryland.
Gordon Ramsay's definitely there. Somebody. Oh, there's a prime rib there.
I think now Gordon Ramsay's the main steak place.
Oh, okay. Then I'm outdated apparently on my info on the casino.
And GDL time. So people really like her. I don't know.
Yeah, people love her. I don't know how she stays so small.
She's very small.
She's tiny, but people do love her.
That's a big. I heard about a new opening in, I guess, Butcher's Hill, called Blacksmith. Someone's
Interesting.
posted on the Butcher's Hill neighborhood page about a new place coming, where Grace Garden used to be, a short-lived coffee shop. And I don't know. Last time I was here, I told you I went up to just to look at it, the new restaurant at the
Four Seasons. I mean,
No.
no. What?
right in Mount Vernon.
Oh yes, the
Revival.
Revival.
It's really pretty up there. Like
Is
the
it?
roof, I'll say the upper for the 19th floor restaurant or 15th floor restaurant, which is on top of the building. When we say rooftop,
It's not true.
It's not. It's on the
you
top
just
of the
mean
roof.
a top floor.
In this case, it is an addition that was built on top of the roof, but it's not open to the elements.
It's not open air rooftop.
It's not
just
al fresco.
indoor rooftop.
Which it's very pretty. The views make you really, really appreciate how pretty Mount Vernon is. And I think what they did with the decor up there was spot on because it's not too fancy to make you feel like you don't belong there. But
that's
it's fancy
good.
enough to make you think it was worth putting on.
Like,
long
can I
pants.
walk in off the street
Yeah.
like this and be
Yep.
me?
Yes.
All right. I have to stop you because our good friend Kenny Friedman is sharing some breaking news right now. He says there is a new kosher restaurant at 201 North Charles Street called the Daily Special. And
That's interesting.
I know. And they have a Chipotle-style lunch place. This is a Chipotle-style lunch place. Kenny, what? Tell
I had
us.
seen
Is it yummy?
something
What
about
is this? Where did this come from?
That it was coming, and then I didn't see anything more about it, and their website at that point was under
It opened
construction.
today, he said.
Oh, this is great news.
I love this, Kenny. Thank you for sharing that. We need to get in there.
So when we say Chipotle style, we don't mean it's Mexican food. We just mean that it's you order things the way you would order them at Chipotle, like build up a bowl or.
Is that what you mean, Kenny? You build up a bowl? Kenny, I think, is going to wait there for us to finish the show, and we're going to run down there and have lunch with him. Right? Right, Kenny?
If you drive.
No, that's great news. So, again, it's the Daily Special at 201 North Charles Street.
I'm trying to think of what building that's in.
I don't know. Kenny said the latter to what you just said. So, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, people use Chipotle style to mean not
Place. I was thinking
how
the
the
pepper.
Food, yeah. God, thanks, Kenny.
Yeah, that's
I was
awesome.
smart. I'm smart. I want to plug something of mine.
Yes, go ahead.
At the Baltimore Improv Group
Oh,
on
again with that.
Sunday night.
Yeah.
The Sunday night show at 7. We're premiering a new format, and it's called A Little Taste of Richard Garelick.
Really?
Yes.
Are you kidding?
And it's about whoever wondered what a food critic does, and you'll see me be served a meal by Karen Tiffany of Peter's Inn.
Like a real meal?
Yeah,
You're going to eat
parts
like
of real,
on
I'm
the
gonna
stage?
eat in front of people on stage.
No, you're not.
I am. And I'll review the meal live
What?
with my trademark kindness and
Yeah,
generosity.
you don't ever get nasty.
No.
You don't.
But with
That's
Karen,
what I like to do.
Karen Tiffany, if I
Who
was
we
ever going to
love.
get nasty with a chef, it would be Karen. And Karen would give it back as good as she got it. So
And
And
Wow.
the idea about this portion of the improv set is the opening, and whatever I say during that set or the opening will inspire the improvisers. So if I said something like, I just find it's lukewarm. It's lukewarm. The improvisers might do glom onto the phrase lukewarm. And like, so a scene might start like, I'm tired of our lukewarm relationship, Amanda. So it's that kind of thing.
Is this going to be every week?
No, this is
just
the
special.
first and only time. If people love it, we might do it again.
I love the idea of it.
So 7 o'clock on Sunday night, Taste of Richard Gorelick.
Okay, you
at
should
the Baltimore
also
Improv Group. It's easy to find online.
And you should put that in the comments as well.
I will.
Okay, we have homework.
Thanks for letting me plug.
All right, so do you have anything else you want to talk about before we roll?
No, I don't think so.
All right. If I had all day, I would tell you all about all the labs, but I don't think we have that kind of time.
How much time do we have?
We don't have. We're done.
Okay.
Sorry. So, all right. Tune in every Thursday at 12:30 for This Week in Baltimore Eating, which has been brought to you by Eddie's of Roland Park. Visit their Roland Avenue or Charles Street location for quality prepared foods, deli sandwiches, fresh seafood, and one-of-a-kind gifts. Learn more about weekly specials at eddiesofrolandpark.com. We will see you next week.
Next Thursday with a special guest.
Oh, really?
I don't know who.
We'll all be surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Tune in. Bye.
Bye.